So I do get that question a lot, which is how do you choose a mortgage lender? So interest rate is very important, but I would say there's other variables that you want to take into account. Just think about like dating, right? If you look just for attractiveness, that gets old really fast. I mean, literally, right? But you also want to take into account, or at least that's how I would like take into account character. How are they from a growth perspective? Are they just the same, or do you see like them growing as a person and building character over the years, right? Those are things that I would take into account from a dating perspective. So we're not dating a mortgage person, but let's apply it to mortgage, right? So I recommend taking a full picture, and that's why I developed the lender report card. The first thing that you want to look at, who has the lowest monthly payment and total cash out of pocket. So think of that as like the transaction, the attractiveness. That could get old really fast, right? The next thing you want to take into account is how clear is their plan to get me from pre-approval to keys. The reason why I say plan is because that's going to be a proxy of how well they're going to execute. So if we have a target, hey, I'm here and I want to buy a house, and the plan is kind of like wishy-washy, you can't really hit your target, right? But if you have a crystal clear plan, you're going to get to your target. Next is, did they actually give me ideas to improve my offer and strategy? The reason why I like this question is because it actually tests their knowledge. So think about like, if you're gonna hire a real estate agent, are you gonna hire a real estate agent that knows the market, or that they're like in a different country, right? You probably want someone who's more knowledgeable. So that's why I have that question in there. The next is, who will get me closer to my bigger financial goals? I'm asking this because it makes us zoom out, and instead of looking at the local maximum, we're looking at the global maximum, like big picture, who gets me closer to my goals, right? The analogy I like to think about is penny stocks versus Apple stock. So penny stocks is cheaper technically. Apple stock costs way more, but from a high probability perspective, Apple stock will get you closer to your financial goals if you want to make $100,000 or $200,000, right? Just think about how much Apple you just need to own 30 years ago versus now, whereas penny stocks, they come and go.